Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV playthrough video. Today we continue with my Shadowbringers journey. Last time we left the mining village of Twine with the Talos to activate the trolley and make our way to Rung in order for Minfilia to summon the Oracle of Light, draw upon her power, and find the Light Warden. We board the trolley and followed the tracks until we are suddenly confronted by Ranjit, derailing us and incapacitating the Talos in the process. Thancred steps up and tells the Warrior of Light and Minfilia to run while he took on Ranjit in a gruesome battle, wearing both men thin. But Thancred's last trick involved using the final cartridge Minfilia gave him, delivering a massive blow to Ranjit, causing him to retreat. Thancred, exhausted, collapses on the ground, giving a heartfelt goodbye over shots of the old Minfilia. Back with the Warrior of Light and the new Minfilia, the Oracle is summoned as we see past scenes, her refusing Arbert's help, telling him his time is not yet come, and when all hangs in the balance, he must give us hope. We then meet with the Oracle as Minfilia is imbued with her power in a final act of hope. She leaves us with the phrase, "Only together we may change the fate of two worlds." Returning to reality again, we see that Minfilia's hair and eyes have changed colour, and we head back to Thancred and our friends. They're both reunited as Minfilia is finally accepted by Thancred, and we decide she needs a new name. Thancred's idea of Ryne, the Fey word for blessing, sounding good to everyone. And so now we had a Light Warden to kill, leading us to Malika's Well, another unique dungeon deep under Rung, with a really cool final boss, the Light Warden's Storage. With the Light Warden defeated, we bring Night back to Rung once more and agree to head back to Clusia to confront Vauthry. But first, we needed to talk with Y'shtola as she voiced her concerns about the light absorbed within us. She ordered bedtime in typical mommy fashion, and we absolutely obliged and soon headed for our room to be met by our ghostly friend, but not before experiencing another light-induced pain episode, Ard reaching out his hand to help, seemingly absorbing some of the light perhaps. Minfilia did mention that his time had not yet come and that not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. After a quick interruption from the Exarch, we put our head down and had one hell of a weird dream. Back in Ishgard, apparently under attack, meeting two characters who are searching for the Warrior of Light. Was this the past, the future? As we woke from our slumber and then met with the others in the ocular, Emmett decided to use the tower to show us some more history, explaining the Sundering as a kind of duplication yet halving of worlds and everyone in them. He finishes off by taunting us to slay the Light Warden, and at that moment we receive word from Lena that Vauthry soldiers are preparing for something. And so it's off to Clusia we go, finding the nearby residents in a daze, pleading for Vauthry to save them. As we reached Gate Town, Ryne explains to us that meal, the food Eulmore distributed, was made from Sin Eater, and those Sin Eaters were likely the lucky lottery winners. With that, we launch our assault on Eulmore, fending off the many forces outside the city. The Warrior of Light runs into Ranjit once again, but this time is his last. We defeat him and finally reach Vauthry's chamber, where we find him overindulging in the meal himself. He refuses to give in, letting out a deafening scream, sprouting wings and flying off towards the mountains. As we try to chase after him, we see something remarkable. Mount Gulg floating skyward, well beyond our reach, and so we must figure out a way of reaching the peak to destroy Vauthry, the final Light Warden. And that's about where we left it off. Don't forget, if you're new here, to hit the subscribe button and give this video a like if you enjoyed it as well. I'd really appreciate it. Join the Discord, links are in the description below, and become a channel member if you want to help support the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support. But enough from me, let's get into the episode. So, here is some dream powder. We're administering it to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I would appreciate it if you could assist with this task. Now, those affected are scattered all over the city. I suggest starting your search at the derelicts and working your way up. When you're done, be sure to let Ryne know. Oh Lord Vauthry, you are my daily meal. Okay, here you go, my friend. Snore, snore. Sweet dreams. It hurts. Please, Lord Vauthry, take away the pain. You're the kind soul who saved me from falling to my death. Oh, yeah. Because you were bad at your job. My mistress, she's been injured. Please help her, I beg you. What is this? She's sleeping. A medicine to help her rest while she awaits treatment, you say? Oh, thank you so much. When she began acting strangely, I didn't know what to do. Must stop. Trespassers sullying our paradise. Let me help you with that. Snort. Where did you fly to, my sweet canary? Wait, is this him? Is this the guy? Does it look like him? Yeah, what about that girl and the guy? Did she ascend? And also, where are our patrons? Oh, there you are too. I've just finished eating this man. Now, for the next one. More out in the derelicts and below, you say? So many of them. But Minfilly entrusted this power to me. I won't rest until I've helped everyone. I'll go do it. I'm sure Alphinaud and Alizé would appreciate the help. And should you find other enthralled civilians, please see that they are brought to me. We're just putting the entire city to sleep until we figure out what to do.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Oh, it's her! And him, of course, but her!
Aren't you Alphinaud? The painter boy?
She remembers.
What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
How do we tell him? How do we break it to them?
Let me handle this.
Soapbox time. He literally needs a soapbox.
Citizens of Eulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vauthry is a sin-eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
True. True. He's a big baby too, in case you guys didn't know.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vauthry's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vauthry's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility.
Very true.
Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures.
Very true.
And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims. For history. For your conscience.
Aww.
You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake.
Redemption.
You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew.
Let's form an army.
We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more.
They don't seem very... They don't seem like they want to do anything else.
My peace. My thanks for giving me the chance. There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Vauthry.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh. Is it our boy?
You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Okay. Yeah?
Vauthry has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
Not
we will
quite.
contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time.
There is a ladder. Is it a big ass ladder?
In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top.
Her voice is actually kind of freaky.
After the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vauthry took control, it was abandoned altogether.
It was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
Okay. We just climb it?
It
No?
moves by means of a Talos, if that's
Oh.
any help.
Okay.
But good luck repairing that.
Okay.
Talos? Did someone say Talos?
What does she know about a Talos?
You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
What?
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband.
Oh, perfect.
For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Eulmorans.
Oh, funny story. He's like...
Well, it's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
Sure you can.
You can't.
No, that's not what I... It's just...
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises.
It's okay.
Those
Come
with
on.
strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
There we go. That's the attitude.
Well done, brother.
I think she was being genuine there.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
Nod. What the heck? There we go. Beautiful. What do you guys think? The ladder is situated to the north and west of Right. Let us make our way there too. Oh, that is the ladder. Is it an elevator rather than a ladder? Why didn't they call it the elevator? Damn, this thing's big. I can't even see to the top of it. You see, my darling Chai, so engrossed in his work. I think I'm falling in love again. Aww, that's wholesome. Y'shtola? Bottom Rung, they call this place. How very apt. Apparently, it used to be the control center for the ladder and a bustling hub of transport. Its glory days are far behind it. 2. Dost thou see yonder pair of Talos? I do see the 2 Talos, yes, Uri. For a blessing, they were found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepareth to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Y'shtola and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which hath too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as myriad materials with which to perform it. If thou art willing, we would prevail upon thee to procure lumber. My thanks too. Directly to the south thou wilt find a dry dock, Venmont Yards. Pray see if thou canst persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our cause. Amazon delivery boy again, here we go. Hey bro, can I steal some lumber? Oh there, sinner. Haven't seen you around before. New to Gate Town, I take it? If you need lumber for a shack, you've come to the right place. We can do the building for you too, though that'll cost extra. You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, the least you could do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. I just finished taking stock of our supply and was about to go do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead, and we'll see if your total matches mine. Now, some of the lumber's lying about the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these, you can just ask the Grithel for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing material so you can take notes. Take the stock of the supply of lumber at the shipyard. What you learn can be reviewed in your key items. Learning about lumber. I love lumber. We love lumber. You count 11 planks in the stack. 11, 11, what could it mean? Grithel? Hey, taking stock for Ervith, are you? Well, last I counted, we had 86 planks in the storehouse here. 9 of those were rotted through, though, so we tossed them out. Oi, Grithel, another load's just arrived. 13 planks all told, but one's damaged. It's only good for kindling now. Right then, bring the good ones here, and be sure to let Ervith know as well. Is he giving him a dirty look? So, how many planks does that make now? Oh no. Math test? No. You're writing down those numbers anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. Scrawled in your own hand, the note says 11 in Sagnir. Okay. Scrawled in your own hand, the note says 68 in storehouse, 9 discarded. Okay, that's 59. 13 delivered. Wait, so 59, 58, 13 delivered? Does that mean it's no longer? I don't know. Anyway, where's the other lumber? I don't see any more. In here? Can I go in here? No? No way they hide it up here. They hid it up here? Come on, bro. Okay, we're gonna play it like that? Okay. You count 24 planks in the stack. Done, are you? So, how many planks did you count? Okay, none of those numbers were the ones that I had in my head. Let's think this through. That's 11, 35, 23. Okay, so how many we have left? We have 68, 59, 46, 45, plus 24, that's 69, nice. Plus 11, that's 80. We have 80 in total. That is none of the numbers on here. How is this possible? Let's just say 68. 68 plus 11 is 79, plus 24 is 103. It's 103, okay. Oh, close. Seems you haven't accounted for the planks that were delivered or thrown out. Might want to check your notes again. I did! Okay, well now we know. 22, damage doesn't mean thrown out. 115, 126. Okay, 126. Oh my god, none of these numbers work. Jeez, subtracted. Come on, man. This is a 106. Yay, okay. That's exactly what I counted. Thanks for the help, friend. Taking stock fair puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you your lumber. What do you need it for anyway? To fix the ladder. You were serious about the ladder? I'll be damned. If that's the case, please let us help with the work. Nice. We're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we all itch to do something greater. This fellow you say is in charge, you reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging in on his project? He'd welcome the help. Wonderful, I'll round up the lads and lassies and we'll head over to the ladder, along with all the lumber you need. Epic. 106, right? Yeah. Well, daily math test failed. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to procure the lumber? Well, well. To secure not only the material, but the eager cooperation of the shipwrights besides. Their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chai's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not but that the work shall be complete ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. Though it hath been years in the making, at long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us ever onward towards journey's end. Whatsoever may await us, when thou takest those final steps, I pray that it shall be with a smile upon thy face. Ah, but prematurely do I give myself to sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is the matter of how we might reach the mountain, detached from the land as it is. For the present, it would appear we have matters here well in hand. Perhaps thou shouldst take thine ease for a time. Thou wilt need every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead. Oh, look at Thancred! Good work, bro. Good work. Ryne? Oh, too. I heard you went to find lumber. From afar, the ladder looked like it was made entirely of metal. There's actually a lot of wood if you look for it. The Eulmorans have rallied quite impressively. Amidst great adversity, a little purpose never goes astray. Very true, actually. Very true. Look at this. Isn't this the best? Everybody chipping in. Even Thancred with his little hammer. I don't know what the hell Alize's doing. She's just jumping like, hey, hey, I love my husband.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Eulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible?
True. I mean, he's got a point. They were all lazy shits before. Hey, bro. Don't think I don't see you.
Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason?
What? Kill them?
You conquer them. Crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Allag, and one still favored by Garlemald. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace.
The way he says it, it's like it's so simple. You just conquest them, and then you just make peace. It's so easy.
This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones. A difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise.
Well, not really. We didn't conquer them.
It's a compliment. Take it.
He could have just said, oh, it's nice, you know. This is great. Well done. Here we go.
The vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye.
Getting all nostalgic.
What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying?
Wait, are you crying?
Rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine.
Aww.
Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarot. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed.
I want to see this place somehow. Amarot.
Not that you would remember any of this.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, remember, as in my past versions. Past Warriors of Light.
Never mind.
I get you, but you think I don't. You see?
The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain.
You're not gonna convince me.
Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world.
I'm not buying it.
But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero.
Okay, you just disappear again.
There was one thing I had meant to ask.
Yeah?
How well do you know the Exarch? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl?
No.
What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting.
And then he's gonna leave it at that.
I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
Goodbye. I shall take my leave.
Oh, I knew you could do it, dearest.
Wow, that was loud.
I never doubted you for a moment.
They're a lot bigger than the other ones. Holy crap.
It's alive.
Hey, bro. Getting all the guests today.
I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now.
Oh, yeah.
I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude.
I wonder if he, like, consciously brought himself back into existence, or whether it was solely due to my presence.
Time wears you down, Hai. Solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emmett Selk. All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that.
I will remember those
Glad
words.
tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The three of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else.
Who else are you gonna find, huh?
That's the spirit. Come on then.
I got all the lumber. You guys couldn't have done it without the lumber.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time.
We're
Watched
following
the
the
horizon grow,
exact
and
same
the town shrink below us.
footsteps. What does it mean?
Awed and terrified in equal measure. We ascended without a word. The silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears.
He thinks he's talking. They're like, no, he's talking to me. He meant me.
No one but me remembers that day.
Wait, how did he know to go? And nobody else joined.
Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
All of this mystic talk and secrecy. Okay. Oh my god. Well, we're nearly here. We ascended the ladder, and here we finally are at the top rung. The others should arrive ere long. Alpino, too. Come up here. There's something I need you to see. What could this be about? Wow. Nice view. There's a village too, over to the northeast. So there is, yet after 2 decades without the ladder in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since been abandoned. Nor I. But that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen. Whoever this mysterious person is, They should still be out there. Go on and take a look too. Who could it be? This guy? Hey, bro. Mysterious person isn't so mysterious. Hey! I see you! You've located the mysterious person. However, it seems he has likewise spotted you and hurriedly returns back to the village. He's just a fan. Come on, we'll go give him an autograph. There's someone, right? And they were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit. And I dare say we have a bit of time ere the others ascend. It's settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. This could be a trap. I don't like it, actually. Ooh, okay. Dried victuals. Food has been hung out to dry in the sun, and quite recently by your reckoning. You hear faint sounds coming from inside the building. However, the door refuses to budge. The cups are half empty, or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. Curious. What news too? Were you able to find anything of note? People are definitely still living here. Indeed, while there's no one to be seen, 'tis plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they're doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? Kick the door down, baby, let's go! Or they just come out to us. I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? And you are? Do I remember you? You're Tristal, the artist from Eulmore. You remembered! Ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you. Bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again. And here of all places. Oh, this is the guy. The guy that got thrown off and we got him by the river. We could say the very same thing to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you heal and whole. But tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived from being exiled from Eulmore. Aww. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of the bright cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate, until my Gulg broke away from the earth. Then just as suddenly, the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives? Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? I'm sorry for startling you, bro. I feel bad. So, Vauthry is a sin-eater, and he's fled to Mount Gulg. This is a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristal. To begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are to confront Vauthry, we must find a way to reach Mount Gulg. Of course. You hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. Yet another hapless soul that Alphinaud saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Tu and I are going out to scout the area. We'll be back in a while. I didn't agree yet. I want to chill, put my feet up, Alize. Oh, very well then. Just take care out there. Path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east, if you would be so kind as to head west. We can aim to meet at the foot of the mountain, taking note of what we see along the way. In a short while then. Okay. Uh-oh. Is that a stick insect? What the heck? These guys are crazy. We are here.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few sin eaters out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are.
I wonder why, huh? What could it be? Maybe we should just go up and fight him. What do you say, Alize?
Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it?
It is a mountain.
If I were Vauthry, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on. And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind. This is going to be a tough climb. But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems. Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
You know who we haven't seen in a while? Sid. But I guess Sid is back in the other place, so...
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Wait. Oh.
Urianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes.
But you're just an observer,
I arrived at Bottom Rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
We're doing it? Oh. Oh, wow. Not very well. Huh.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
Yeah.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem
And
our
cool.
foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course.
Land, air, sea? I mean, ether? Do we get, like, teleported up there?
Master Alphino waiteth for us atop Rung. Thither should we make our way.
Okay. Rory's got something up his sleeve. That little bookworm brain is whizzing along there. I didn't expect to see the Chais here, though I suppose it's well within their rights. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gulg. For this, we'll need to put all our heads together. I'm told you went ahead to scout out the volcano. I don't suppose some grappling hooks will suffice? No. All that grinding and shaking, I was afraid the lift floor would fall out from underneath me. But don't worry, I'm sure the trembling will go away soon. Soon after you left, who should arrive in Amity but Ryne and the Exarch? I'm glad they were able to find you. Forgive us our delay. The Exarch arrived and we took some time to apprise him of our mission. Thus we are all gathered. Though Ryne, I'm afeard, did not much enjoy the ascent. Concerned for my health, are you? Indeed, we are a little far from the Crystarium, but rest assured this old man can muster up another wind for what is to come. Ooh, okay. Okay, this could be fun. We maybe get to see him in action. Ah, such an exhilarating ride, and such a magnificent view. Nothing in Eulmore compares to this. Oh, don't mind us. We're just taking in the sights. Okay, so what do we do?
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vauthry's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro. But without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Eulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Sid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe we find the first version of Sid?
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to us!
Yeah, just come back down.
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
Aww.
The lady may well have the right of it.
We bring the mountain down?
Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain.
You okay over there, Istola?
In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
A mountain-sized Talos. I want whatever she's
Build
smoking.
Such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed. Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size.
Right. I'm with this guy.
Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex.
She's gonna force him into doing it.
If its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be.
Oh, he's got the bug.
Solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required.
Keep going, yes.
Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Let's see. First, we'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found near the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It'd be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
Okay. We go to the
We have
miners.
friends amongst the miners of Armorain. I will go and petition their aid.
Yeah.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Okay.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Eulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
He's gonna require a big heart, no?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a Talos of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Where do we get those? Or an Exarch, maybe?
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics.
Ooh.
Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief.
True, that would take like 1,000 years with them involved.
That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium. With thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
Nice.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Eulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just
popular.
about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
Long ass story. The saviors of the world. The artist Alphanode and his assistants. That's a good band. Band name. The artist. I love it. That's so troll.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alfino told us that when we first met.
And she takes it serious. I love it.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
Oh, come on, man. That's not the energy we need.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
Nice. Okay. Now, Chris, who the f are you?
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
First we need... First we need a little chat, Chris. We have a lot to talk about. Shall we see how we might be of service? No, I want to know who you are. When he asked for my hand, my husband proposed that he would one day build a Talos that could take us to the very heavens. And now he'll do it. Aww. He gets a... That's so... How is that not the sweetest thing you've ever heard? Maybe that's why he's so pissed about it. Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I'll need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of the locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. They do. What? A village of Eulmoran exiles? But those people have every reason to loathe the free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. This will never work. Never. I never should have fixed that ruddy lift. Never should have ridden it up here. Never should have. We need you to talk to him. You know, whip him into shape. Oh dear, the darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him too. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some kind words of encouragement, I'm sure he could give you your Talos. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation, awaken his sense of daring. Choose words that will best encourage Chai Talos. In order to succeed, you must lift his spirits sufficiently during the conversation. Okay. Oh boy. Duty commenced. Chai Talos Extreme. Chai Talos is plagued with self-doubt. I can't do it. No one can. A Talos of that size, no one's even dreamed of it. Well, we don't want to pressure him. Obviously, it's not, you're a genius, you can do this. Obviously, we don't want to say his wife is counting on him, because then he gets anxiety and just curls into a ball. So it has to be Alphanode one struggle. We'll give an example of someone else struggling. He did, but he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. See? Chai Talos still harbors some misgivings. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not wholly likely to give it. Tristel's among them. You said so yourself. Lest you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. This one's a tougher one. Again, we don't want to pressure him. We don't want to force him into a situation by saying you have to take the first step. You don't know until you apologize. I'll come with you. If you were there too, perhaps he'd be more willing to accept an apology. Yes. Wait, what am I thinking? Relying on others to fight my battles? It's disgraceful is what it is, and it might even make things worse. Chai Talos still harbors some misgivings. Shit. And in the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible. No amount of contrition will change that. And even if, by some miracle, the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they'd think that the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. We liberated a castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. Another example. Well now, to flood the very castle you sought to reclaim, such a strategy would indeed be considered absurd. Yet you succeeded, not in spite of, but because of it. Our own strategy may likewise seem absurd, but maybe, just maybe, it stands a better chance of success for it. Chai Talos is feeling somewhat optimistic. But be that as it may, there are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for one moment that we fail to reach Vauthry and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash hordes of eaters and will meet a horrible end. This one's the hardest one. Then we'll go together. I'll protect you. I'll protect everyone. We could build a Talos for battle. I feel like he's gonna say he already thinks it's impossible, so building one for battle is probably way out of the question. I'll take the burden. I'll protect you and everyone. I see what you did there. That's how you win over the masses, with that impressible aura of dependability. But, very well, you've made your conviction clear, and I'm assured, in spite of myself, I won't let my fears get the better of me. It's unseemly, if nothing else. Chai Talos is burning with motivation. Nice! Yay! Chai Talos Extreme defeated. Where's my loot? Yes, yes, by the gods I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. Aww. Right, let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers, with Tristal. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Eulmore. No, wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what might happen out here. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. God damn it. Praise? Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Aww. Even if it should be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? Exactly! Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is man if not an idealistic creature? It is not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals, and for their determination they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire. The desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling, like the old days. I would be the first to see your Talos. Aww. And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Aww. Right then, to Amity. Well done, Chris. I am glad my words struck a chord. Shall we? Who are you? Let's patch things up. You! You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gulg by means of a Talos of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land. That is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? After you ignore my desperate pleas and cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation? Oh, you have every right to be upset. Vauthry's not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now what we did to you. To fool many was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends. But I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. That seems like a pretty good apology to me. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Heed you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past, and we mustn't let our past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. See, I told you Tristle's a nice guy. And so, I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gulg. You have my word. Let's go! I'll set to work on the design at once. It wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building, nay, the history of all mankind. But rest assured, this genius of Daedalus Stoneworks will deliver. There we go. Ah, wicked white. What? Is there a problem? Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put in the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot one rather important item needed to bring a Talos to life. The heart. Yeah, I told you. I'm not going in the mines again. That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. So while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. No, not again. A heart suitable of bringing to life a Talos that shall embrace the very firmament. If you seek material for the Talos' heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They're the Thols, a dwarven family that have long mined this land. No one knows about its bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they would be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You will find the Thols at their village in the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zamot. And do not forget to greet him with a hearty lally-ho. Permit me to join you two. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. I'll leave the heart to the two of you then. The variety of ore doesn't matter, so long as it's rich with ether. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. Okay. Not 100 years. So this is Tomra. Kinda cute. The little houses, little green houses. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium. To now be in the presence of so many, shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Don't insult them. Lally-ho. Lally-ho. Lally-ho? What sorry excuse of agreeing was that? Where's your heart, lad? Your stones. Come, let's try it again. Lally-ho! Lally-ho! Yeah, good. Come on, Chris. Your turn. Yay! Not bad, not bad. But there's room for improvement. Anyway, now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what you're doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Thol family. May we speak with Chief Zamot? Why, yes, you may. I am Zamot. I bid you welcome to Tomra. If it's the folk of Amity what sent you here, you must have quite the tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. Well, well, and there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with the floating volcano and all them cities neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, We'll gladly lend you a hand. Sick. He's just straight in there. What a nice guy. However, the kind of ore you seek is precious to us too. If I let you have it, only for you to bungle things up and squander it like. No amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy. By means of a trial. Aye, a trial, most tricksy. Passed down through the line of Thor. Okay. Trial, I've done many of those. And what is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all. It better not be math. If it's math... Oh. Listen well. As you know, we're a mining folk. And in the mining life, danger's a constant companion. So, when we come of age, most of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial what tests the 3 traits all good miners can't do without. Discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mining Runner. I think I played it. Now look at my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dwarfs as wear helms what are different. I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Lolly-ho, you must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once, as I'm sure you've been told. In 3D Mine Runner, use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh? With the wrong helm? How do I know it's the wrong helm? That's a bird. Kinda want to shoot the bird. Should I shoot the bird? I'm sorry. He looks displeased. For all its reaction, the creature may as well be made of stone. It only stares at you unflinchingly. Okay, my bad. Sorry, bird. Chris? Let's shoot Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. I would thank you not to shoot me. Okay. Ow. Nice shooting. Keep it up in the actual trial, eh? That wasn't the actual trial? Come on, man. Aye, that's the way. Next time, it's the trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, eh? I'm ready, eh? This time there'll be them as wear the right helm. You shoot them, you fail. So look carefully before you let the stone fry. Okay. Okay. It's pretty clear that's the wrong one. Well done, a fine show of discernment and dexterity. That was it? It was the easiest trial ever. Well done. The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. Run along back to the chief now and get on with putting an end to all this strangeness of late. Okay, thank you, sir. That was some impressive shooting, lad. Consider me satisfied. Alright, just plain you didn't come this far with luck alone. So I'll place my faith in you and help you find the ore that you seek. Did you know that Calusi is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. And every so often, the self-same veins yield what's called Earthseed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was, we used to refine Earthseed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had though, provided you know where to look. And no place is surer than a Durgar's tool. Problem is, the site's been occupied by our age-old rivals, the Gulgs. Greedy sods claim the place is theirs, and refuse to let any other bugger near. Oh, there never were a more odious lot than them Gulgs. I could go on forever about those hoarders, horsens, but we'd be here forever, and that won't get us nowhere. True. What it boils down to is this. If you want the Earthseed, you've got to deal with the Gulgs. Reckon you're up to the challenge? We have dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's a spirit. Now, to help you find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with him. Okay. You, Corit. Why, what's wrong with Corit? I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the Eaters had flocked to Mount Gulg. I didn't know why. To think the last light one's hiding up there. The fate of Calusia, no, the world, hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Corit, young as he is. He's one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig. and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him in the thick of battle and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needed to do was dig, he'd be a dwarf. But he's liable to become a sin eater's breakfast before he can even manage a swing. Bring him along. It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight. But I still want to try. Please let me go with you. We'll protect him. Look at the two strongest people in the entire first right here. I'll take care of you. You take care of the ore. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take Corrit, far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe though, will you? We will most assuredly encounter sin eaters along the way. Though, with you in our company, there will be more a spectacle than a concern. Okay, Chris, I know you like me, but like it. God. The Jorgar's tool lies in a cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. Okay. A digging we go. I am a dwarf and I'm digging all. Diggy all. We'll keep the road to the south and the east. I'm in your hands. It seems you have a fair distance to cover. Be on your guard for sin eaters. Okay. See that Korra comes to no harm. I'm trying. Diggy hole. Amazing, you two really are strong. It may interest you to know that Tu is a great hero in the land whence he came. Some would say the greatest. Really? Oh, you must have some story to tell, Tu. That he does. Tales to impress and inspire you in turn. By all means, have him regale you with a few once our work is done. Heh, I can't wait. He's our new little dwarf friend. I like it. What, they're behind us too? Come on, Corrit. Come on, buddy. It's okay. Ooh, focus on the enemy and I will protect our charge. Good work, y'all. Phew. I don't know much about fighting, but you two make a great team. Ooh, is a team unto himself. I merely follow his lead. Well, it looks like you've been doing this for years to me. Is that so? I shall take that as a compliment. Did I say the wrong thing? No, he's a bit weird, Corrit. Don't worry about it. Not at all. Your words are most heartening. Indeed, I feel like a young man again. You talk as if you're old. How long have you two known each other anyway? I'll take him over here. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, boys. Perfect. Corrit's just waiting over there watching the show. Dang, Chris got some moves. Dang, look at this shit. Hurry, this way. How much further to the cave? Not far, it's just past this rise. I see it. Ah, I believe I see it. Dang, look at how sick this one looks. Look at his eyes. Oh shit. It appears we are surrounded. Chris? Any heals? Any heals, bro? There we go. Thank you. I'm drawing him. Oh, draw them into this. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, little fellas. There we go. Bam! Meteor shower. I had it though. Just so you know, Chris. Wow. There sure are a lot of sin eaters. Just as we're about to get there. Chris, oh, that little smirk. One last push then, shall we too? I like us as a team. We're pretty strong. So easy. Okay. Oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. What even is this thing? It's like an oil bearer. It's one of those Phantom of the Opera pieces, mask things. Are we stacking? Okay. Good heals. Oh, dang. Okay, we're spreading. Wow, we're getting a lot of mechanics here. Quickly spread out. I know, Chris. I know what a spread marker is. I like that they teach you that, though, a little bit. You don't really need it, but, like, maybe they should have done this earlier. Oh my god. This guy, holy Moses. This guy works out 7 days a week. It appears the commotion drew this one out too. Time to bring all to bear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I'm 1 HP. Anybody help? Okay, he saved me. Thank you, Chris. Holy crap. Yeah, Corey, you go run, hide. That was damn close, man. Nice. Good work, Chris. We're alive. We're alive. Let's hurry inside before more Cine come. Right, follow me, please. I will take you to the Dulgar's Tool, where the purest sulfur in the land may be found. This place is gonna stink. You guys smell that? Ooh, stinky. If the terrain and stench are any indication, we are at the Tool. Ah, there. Ooh, the bad guys. The Gulgs. The Gulgs with their ugly, unkept beards. If they realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. Not so hasty, Corrit. The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool sin eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you could find us the Earth Seed? Why, I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is. We would be much obliged. Without further ado then. Ha! I can see straight through me. Right, a digging we go. Let us not be idle either. Though Corrit cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some few Gulgs from the field. To that end... I'm done. Boo, the boring solution. As you may recall, we used it for the rescue mission at Laxon Loft. We used it in Eulmore too, yes. Truly? It seems our alchemist got a little carried away with the latest batch. But if it has been useful in your endeavors, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the doors and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should it fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Say the word and I will cast the enchantment. Should the enchantment fade before you... Oh, we've got another timer. Before you finish tending to all the doors, return to me and I will cast it anew. Okay, let's go. Cue the music. I can barely keep my eyes open. Time to call it a day. Yes, go to sleep, little dwarf. I'm so drowsy. Not safe to work when drowsy. Better get some rest. Yes. Sleep. I'll work in no ale mix. Something. And I'm spent. Easy peasy. All the dwarves have taken their leave then. Good work, my friend. We've done all that we can. Let us await Corrit's return. I'm back! This is the purest stuff there is. Think it's enough, or shall I go dig up some more? I dare say it will suffice for our purposes. You have our gratitude, Corrit. Let us carry this back to... Oh. We need to get you back to the tower. Are you alright? He's weak. This is not good. Worry not, I shall be fine. Long as I have been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. I may have also overexerted myself in the moment. To have this rare opportunity, yet be unable to enjoy it to the full. Who goes there? Oh, he got a big hammer. Ah, that's Gulg, chief of the Gulgs. He looks exactly the same as the other ones. You're one of the Tolls? I see. Word was our miners were coming back drowsy, one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. And what should I find here but the Thol's scum skulking about? It's a spineless act befitting you limpbeards. What? I won't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like freshly tapped ale. Gulg beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knocker's arse. Impudent whelp-bearer hobgoblins nose hairs than the feeble floppy things you Tholls have hanging from your faces. Maybe they could just talk, like oil and water. This is not like to end of its own accord. Do you perchance have some dream powder left? Enough to put an end to this, yes. I'm on the same page. Then let us put it to our use and be on our way. Oh, something tells me we have not seen the last of their bickering. Yeet! What the swivin'? Wait, we only got one? Forgive me, Corrit, but we need you to be calm as well. I'm sorry, it's just when it comes to the Gulgs, I can't help but see red. You needn't apologize, my friend. You are here on our account, and we have naught but gratitude for you. Now that we have what we came for, however, it is time to take our leave. The Talos awaits its heart. Well, my friend, as much as I've enjoyed our time together, I think it best we split up, that we might accomplish our tasks more swiftly. I shall see the Earthseed safely into the hands of Chai Talos. While I am thus employed, would you be so good as to deliver Corrit back to Tomra? I'm not walking him back. My thanks too. Brief though it was, 'twas an honor to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amity. Lally-ho, you're back and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all they needed. The Exarch's on his way to the Amity with it now. Good to hear that young Corrit was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward while you were gone saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you're building a Talos, we reckon you'd be needing some mining tools, so we went and modified our spare axes for use by bigger folk. Oh shit. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathered at top Rung already. Go and see that everyone has a pickaxe to swing, eh? Shit, look at this. Oh shit, Magnus is here. There I was, thinking you ought to come up with the stupidest plan known to man. When I find out you've managed to drag old Chai Talos into it, once the job's done, I'll have to go and give the lazy sod a good heckling. A giant Talos? Can such a thing be done? Oh, he's still my beating heart. Look, too. People from all over have come to help us quarry stone. And this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and Ryne recruited are being escorted to the worksite. And by both Crystarium and Eulmoran soldiers, no less. So, as you can see, we have plenty of hands. There's just one problem. We don't have enough tools to put in them. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't had much luck so far. Well, Alize, pickaxes from the doors. Trust you to have exactly what we need exactly when we need it. Well, what are you waiting for? Go and hand them out to everyone so they can get to work. Aw, Ronron's here. Long time no see, traveler. Are you waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? Oh, you clearly weren't, and now neither are we. Rest assured, we will put these to good use and work very, very hard. Nice. Oh, bun. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share. Oh, great. I'll pass. As much as we would all enjoy a treat, perhaps the worms are best saved for afterwards? Yeah. Greetings to you. You may not remember me. I'm one of the carers from the inn at Journey's Head. After night return to Amity, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation had halted in every one of them. Aww. I can't express what it did to the mood of the place. We were still celebrating days later, when who should come along but Alize. She said that she sought the aid of those who believed in the Warrior of Darkness. We all answered her call right there and then. Of course, some few carers had to remain behind, but as many of us came as could be spared. I too have great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we meet, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice, plump worm. Yeah, you do that when you meet him. Or them. Yep. Okay, Ron. We're ready to do our bit too. We just, need tools to do it with. I got you, buddy. Once again. Pickaxes, loads of them. Now we may all work to our heart's content. While I don't have many talents, I do have a strong back, and what strength I have, I'll gladly use for the sake of peace. We got the ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there's no Talos we can't build. I still haven't repaid you an Alpha Note for saving me, and I'm not sure I ever could, but that ain't going to stop me trying. I'm with you to the end. Oh, he gets a thumbs up and a head nod. Come on, you lot. Look lively. It's nice. We're doing like the rounds of the secondary characters in the game. That must mean something is going to happen that's likely not good. We've come to, in case you're wondering, Booth John is here too. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks though, so he'd go on ahead. Bah, he could have at least left us a spare set of tools. Ah, wonderful. Now he can be about it too. Quarrying isn't exactly my stock in trade, but this time I feel as though my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. Aww. So let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear, where everyone has a place they can go home to. Right then, let's be on our way. What are you still doing here, Thaf? I thought you brought your own tools. I did. I was just about to head off when I saw Jarek. Aww. Oh gods, if this plan works and the giant Talos comes to life. Just imagine the size of the trolley it could push. Imagine it. Aww. Are you still raving on about that? How many times do I have to tell you? That's not what the Talos is for. Where the hell's would the tracks even go? There's bound to be somewhere. You just need a little imagination. Seeing as the stoneworks is involved, maybe we could have a trolley added to the design. Enough! We're going to work, and if I hear any more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one yourself. Okay. The team is assembled. Let's build the absolutely humongous Talos. My thanks to. With that, everyone is now equipped to work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over volunteers. It would be a shame if they fell prey to sin eaters after all the trouble we've gone to. Right. Let us see that this plan is a resounding success, for the sake of all in Norvrant. Well, my friend, it appears we are the only ones left here. If you've no other pressing tasks, would you care to accompany me to Amity? There Yshtola is overseeing those who will imbue the Talos with magic. Come, let us join them at once. Oh, Runar's here! Too, it does me well to see you again. When Master Matoya told us of the undertaking, we struggled to comprehend the enormity of it. Nonetheless, we have complete faith in you and yours. All that is within our power, the Knights Blessed will do, and as you can see by the presence of their people, Fanalf is of the same mind. Wait, Bun Girl's here? They're invading, I love it. They are spreading the buns. Ah, good of you to join us. I'm pleased to say we have gathered ample help for the imbuing. With Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design, I have taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. He's getting nervous. You hurtle along as though you have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever overseen, and I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like on my calculations. So, thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai, yet from my perspective, a layman's though it may be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths, abiding by proven methodology to ensure the integrity of thy design. Aye, well, that's just the bare minimum that's expected of us at the Stoneworks, though our glory days are behind us. We've not forgotten our time-honored traditions. But I should mention that the Exarch delivered the ore I asked for. Earthseed, I believed he called it. In that quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness, or so I would like to say. Is there a problem? In a Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate ether throughout the chassis, but given the unprecedented proportions of that which we seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe that we can maintain a stable ether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Not for it, but to procure more, I suppose. Runar, mayhap now is a good time to bring them out. Bring who out? A moment, friends. There is something I would show you. Huh? Oh, we brought all the things. Oh, the heartstones. I say, are these not hearthstones? They are. The most prized possession of we of the Knights Blessed. And these belong to our kindred who have left us. Immersed in water imbued with fervent prayer, these stones harbor no small amount of magic, and we may imbue them with yet more prior to their installation on the Talos. What think you? Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent. When Master Matoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the heartstones immediately came to mind. Aww. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. But we have now beheld the Sunless Sea with our very own eyes. And by the gentle lights that glimmer on high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus are we also at peace. If our heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly do we give them. That's sweet. So, Master Chai, if you could instruct us how to distribute the heartstones. Perfect. And 2, for good luck, may I ask that you imbue one as well? Sure, I guess. I don't know though, I feel like with all this ether, something bad's gonna happen to me. Rest assured, it is not difficult. Simply raise your hand and focus as you would when attuning to an aetheryte. Imbue the jade-colored stone here, if you would be so kind. Okay. The familiar-looking heartstone appears to glow faintly. That will do. Thank you, too. If this heartstone appears familiar, it is because it belonged to Taudia. It bears the collective hope of the Knights Blessed, the hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to sin-eaters. Right, I've identified the spots in the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they are amply imbued, and then install them as I've indicated on this diagram. Perfect. Okay. Understood. We'll set about the task at once. When the Talos awakens and the way to Mount Gulg is secured, we shall sally forth. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can in the meantime. We will see you soon. Okay! A moment, Urianger. You said that you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light. Do you? Eavesdrop. Hurry. Be assured that I do. All which I require lieth in this land. I trust you. And I swear to thee that thy trust is not misplaced. As ardently as I pray for the preservation of this world, so too do I pray for thy safety. So rest easy, my friend, and take such ease as thou mayest. Better to be ready for the trials to come. She's like, well, it's a bit late now, fuck it. I'm told the rock for the chassis is more or less ready, all quarried and shipped and laid out. That just leaves the imburers to do their work. I'll continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment, but it's only a matter of time now. We managed to rally nigh everyone in Norvran for this endeavor. That's a remarkable feat in itself. But will it be enough? There's no point worrying about such things now. I'll get back to my calculations. You, meanwhile, should go and rest as your friend suggested. My wife and the Exarch should be in the tavern. Why don't you join them? As long as Magnus isn't in there. Oh, and two? Thank you. The Exarch? He went outside a moment ago, my dear. I would have thought you'd have seen him. He kept me company for a short while, and then he came over rather pale. He's clearly been straining himself, the poor thing. Anyway, he excused himself, saying that he needed a breath of fresh air. Weak as he looked, I did offer to go with him, but he assured me he would be fine. I do hope he's all right. Oh. Chris. He's gotta be up here, right? Chris? Where art thou? The Exarch does not appear to be nearby. Oh, he's gotta be right up in this cliff, right? Right on the edge. Yeah. No? Oh, damn it, Chris. Oh, he is. He's hiding behind the rock. Oh my god, is he okay? Chris?
The future is where my destiny awaits.
Okay. What does that mean?
Forgive me, I was lost in a dream. I needed some fresh air and thought to rest for a moment. It would seem I am more fatigued than I realized. Too much time away from the tower, I fear. It drains me, leaves my body frail and weak. Though, in truth, it is debatable whether I can still call this my body.
What does that mean? Is he an Ashian?
When first I turned my mind towards the salvation of the world, I came to the conclusion that it would take many long years. Many more than remain to me. And so I made myself one with the Crystal Tower, that I might live indefinitely.
Oh, but...
I am but an extension of it now. Hence my weakness the farther I travel, and the longer I am away.
Right. So he is the tower.
It has been quite a journey. But thanks to you, the end is in sight. My wish will finally be fulfilled. How goes the construction effort? Then this may be the last moment we have to ourselves for a while. Come, sit with me.
Aww. We get a little... It's kind of a bad place. We should go to the edge.
Tell
Better
me,
view.
when all of this is over, what will you do?
I'm gonna go back and see Tataru, for one thing. That's long overdue. Settle matters with the Empire? That is kind of a big priority too, right? Still have the whole Black Rose thing, Xenos. Oh no, we're nowhere near done. I'll never get some good sleep.
Ah, yes. Even should we succeed in forestalling the 8th Umbral Calamity, the spectre of war will remain.
Correct.
But to declare your intent with such easy resolve, you truly are a hero's hero, my friend. But whatever it is you decide to do, I have every confidence that you will do well. For you have the strength to forge your own path. You will leave countless lives better than you found them, and the souls you touch will never forget your kindness. Then, in trying times, when you question your worth and your choices, they will raise their voices to remind you of the difference you have made. And thus will your deeds come to affirm your path. Remember this.
It kind of reminds me of Ardbert a little bit. Because he wanted that. I think. And he never really got that. Oh, why the two? Can I not have both? I want answers to both. What will you do when this is over?
When this is over, indeed.
Does he think he's gonna die?
I once told you that there are things we can ill afford to lose. Things, I said. Though in truth, I spoke of a person. One who is unaware of the full extent of my plans. Though he deserves to know, I have good reason to keep my counsel.
He means me?
I have come to terms with this in my mind. Yet my heart yearns to lay everything bare. For he is my inspiration. And I would give much and more for the chance to speak with him as friends, with no thought of concealment.
We're right here. Why? Why the secrets?
Should he indulge me with his tales, I would regale him with my own about my efforts in Norvrand, perhaps. Though, ultimately, that tale is more yours than it is mine. Then, I would ask him about his next adventure. And if he should wish me to be a part of it, oh, how happy it would make me.
Of course.
Together we would travel the lands and cross the seas and take to the skies upon the eternal wind. My heart swells simply to imagine it.
Aww.
But all of this is contingent upon our victory in the coming battle.
But can he do it though? Because he can't leave the tower, or he'll get weak again. So how can he go anywhere?
The people of this world have entrusted their hopes to us. We cannot fail them. Nor those who roused me from my slumber. Thank you for your company, my friend. Let us return to Amity.
Aww, he's all sentimental and I hope he doesn't die. I have a feeling he's gonna die. You know, they always like soften you up right before the big hit. As they did like multiple times already. Worry not, my friend. I am much revived for the fresh air. And your fine company, of course. Now then, let us turn our thoughts back to the task at hand. Okay, do we get to see this huge... Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace in the Source. Okay. Uh-oh. These two. And Your Radiance, I have taken the liberty of quashing the vile rumors that your heir is possessed by a devil. Right. With the nation in the grip of war, you may rely on patriotic zeal to prevent them from resurfacing. And what of Emmett Selk? He has taken himself to the first to usher that world to its end. Or so I believe. He did not disclose the details of his mission, having ever preferred to walk alone. Even to those who have known him since the beginning, his actions can prove unpredictable. I am no stranger to his ways. He joys in playing me for a fool. Full many times have I been convinced I was acting of my own volition, only to discover all was as he willed it. My dear grandfather. On the subject of our esteemed colleague, his last report, though brief, did contain one item of interest. Me! You have doubtless wondered why the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have not taken the field of late. It is because they are no longer in the Source. The hero of the Scions has journeyed to the First, as have his comrades, albeit incompletely. Their bodies yet remain here in the Source. Uh-oh. Oh no. This presents an opportunity. If we can defeat the Alliance prior to the Scions' return, we may eliminate their order at a stroke. And with the Scions gone, none shall remain to thwart our plans. It will be but a matter of striking down the hero upon his homecoming, which, lest you forget, is essential to the realization of our objective, of both of our objectives. Through Heidel's meddling, her champions threaten to wrest the reins of fate from our grasp. The world is at risk of being dragged down the false path. One which will never see a man reclaim his true form. It's unthinkable that he should supplant us, incomplete as he is. Such a devolution is abhorrent, and it must be stopped before it is too late. So they're coming for me. The hour has come, your Radiance. Order your armies to march once more. Crush all who stand in your way. This is your heart's desire, is it not? To seize a victory that is yours and yours alone. For the future of Garlemald. Black Rose. Oh dear, you do not wear the mummer's motley well. I was never one to take an interest in tedious conflicts. Emmett? Oh! It's the dude! Me! 3 caves! The whereabouts of my one true friend, however, they interest me greatly. I but hope the beasts of this First are providing him proper sport. I would know every detail, Lord Xenos. Or would you rather I called you Elidibus? Oh, they meet. Yes. Unexpected. Most unexpected. That immortality should be within the reach of one with a borrowed echo. You have outdone yourself, Xenosia Galvus. Dad's like, oh no. I screwed up. I have no particular attachment to that name, but I am rather fond of that body. Without it, I cannot enjoy my hunt to the fullest. Yes! Your secrets or my flesh, I care not which you give me first. The choice is yours. Oh man, this is gonna be epic. Oh no, you can't quit now. No! I wanted to see it. Damn it! Okay, well, that seems like a pretty good place to call it for now. We got some more info on what's happening back home. That's, we're kind of tying things back in again. I like it when things start to accelerate and we get more and more answers. You know, we have all those questions from the end of the Stormblood patches. What the hell happened there? How did they switch bodies? Like, you know, what are they doing with Black Rose and how is that all gonna end? It seems like it's been kind of put on the back burner a bit as we tell the story in the first, but I like how we're like weaving it back in now. And we're getting a lot of like questions and stuff to do with the Exarch's identity. And yeah, as we get closer to building this humongous Talos, which still doesn't really seem like it exists yet, so they better get our hurry on. And then we should be closing in on 5.0 finishing as well. I'm really excited for this. I feel things building and, you know, all the pieces are coming together, so I'm really excited to see how this whole thing is going to finish off. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, that's going to do us for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe if you're new here and you haven't yet. Hi, welcome. Don't forget to join the Discord if you want to hang out, stay updated with videos and stuff, and get involved even in some of the trials and stuff that we're going to be doing. And finally, you can help support the channel by becoming a member by hitting the join button below. So if you're enjoying the videos, definitely consider that. I appreciate all you guys who help support the channel. You guys are awesome. And yeah, keep an eye out for streams. I think we're going to stream the next couple of MSQ episodes. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so it tells YouTube to recommend it to other people like you. And if you're enjoying my videos and still haven't yet subscribed, consider doing so. I'd appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.